Alright guys, reviews and more, back with another women's review. This is for a perfume called Coach Legacy. This is not Legacy Coach, which is on Fragrantica. This one is a newer edition. The Legacy Coach was discontinued, but apparently this one's similar. I don't know if this is a rebrand or rehashing. I've tried to find information on it. There's just a lot of people angry that the first one got discontinued. This is an EDP concentration, so you have some decent oil concentration. It's got some good projection to it, and as I always do with these, normally I do like a live telling of what's going on, but I forgot to press the button this time, and my house was noisy anyway. But I'll talk about the dry down after a quick break and letting the dry down happen. The atomizer on this is excellent. The presentation's very cute and classy. Nice, pretty square bottle with some pale yellowish-orange juice in there. What you get in the opening on this is a big blast of florals and a little bit of citrus. So you get like orange plus florals. Very, very sweet, very floral, very inviting, very nice. You get some middle notes of wood in the bottom, and then finally on the base you get like a very sweet musk kind of overtaking the whole presentation. Very nice. Nothing wrong with this. It is very floral. So if you don't like florals, this might not be where you go. But for me, it is not old lady floral. This is not old lady going to church or walking into the funeral home when there's a body in a casket kind of smell. This is very, very sweet, very feminine, very office safe is what I get from this. But you get a blast of florals and mandarin orange in the opening. And then what you get after that is a nice sweet dry down, which I'll talk about later on. But it is a very nice presentation overall. Now, it's going to be the future in a minute, and I'll talk about the full dry down, and that'll be a live recording of my audio. All right, so sorry about that. Forgot to start my mic up, so if you were listening to my voiceover, let's talk about the dry down. It is a very nice, sweet, not gourmand vanilla. So like imagine florals plus some vanilla. So it kind of keeps it kind of dry. It's not like a syrupy sweet vanilla smell. It's very nice, very feminine, very easy to wear. Also a very any time of year kind of fragrance. Even though it's vanilla, and I normally associate with vanillas with like a fall winter kind of vibe, you can do this any time of year because those florals kind of offset that, and they always kind of stay there. Even though the dry downs happen and vanilla is the dominant kind of note when it dries down, it's still very much an easy to wear anytime kind of fragrance, anytime day or night, summer, winter, fall, spring, whatever. It's good. You're going to be able to take care of yourself. But yeah, very, very nice. And for 44 bucks, I think I found it on JCPenney for like 50 something. But yeah, it's hard to find much on this because there is another version of this that is discontinued. But I don't know if this is a re-release of it, or like one's Legacy Coach, this one's Coach Legacy. Who the heck knows? But yeah, overall, very nice feminine fragrance. You could absolutely wear this to the office, very office safe. It has good projection to it, so keep that in mind. So if you're around someone who is very sensitive to fragrances or work next to somebody who's like gets headaches easy, you might want to be a little careful with this just because it does project pretty well. Other than that, ladies, it's really nice. Just a nice fragrance, very clean. Coach is an underrepresented, underrated kind of fragrance house as far as designers go. But yeah, good little floral fragrance. And again, it's not super syrupy, kind of gourmand and vanilla in nature. It's very floral, very fresh, very sweet. And that vanilla is very smooth and very pretty. Well blended overall. I like it.